guys. I wanted to talk to you today about the Daily Wire and its decision to invest millions of dollars into creating uh, children and adults entertainment. But this is a reaction from it's most recently been described as a response to Disney's stance on Florida's "Don't Say Gay" bill. So we're seeing a kind of a we're seeing kind of a snowball effect here. First, Florida creates this "Don't Say Gay" bill. I don't even know the official name of it. Parental rights, something about parental education rights. But Florida creates that bill, and then Disney has walkouts from their employees, and then Disney takes a hard stance on this issue and gay rights, more so publicly recently, and most recently, the Daily Wire is now pledging $200 million to going towards children's education and adult entertainment or education. I don't know, but so $100 million they say for both, which will include live action and cartoons for the children. I don't know, but the logistics of this, I guess it's fascinating that this is his response. I honestly don't see how this is going to work, because we're talking about $200 million is probably not going to get you very far. I don't know how much money his company is worth. I couldn't find anything listing his value, but the Daily Wire can't possibly be worth very much, and not anywhere close to the multi-billion-dollar investment that could be needed. And so I don't know if this may be a publicity stunt, but he said that he was planning on releasing the news about so this Daily Wire entertainment is supposed to start being released by the beginning of 2023, so this time next year. So they can still do a lot with $200 million. Don't get me wrong. You can do quite a lot with that, and you don't need to produce at the level of Disney in order to create some quality content, and they could do a lot with that money. But it's fascinating how this all works, and it seems like it seems like another effect of internet culture. It seems like a meme within a meme. Like we're talking about reactions back and forth here. That is, well, a lot of Disney's reaction was based in social media. All of their Twitter posts that they've released in the last 2 weeks. So this is going to be something this is something that I'll continue to look into, but I don't know what to expect from the platform, and honestly, they said that they had already been planning this, but then they also said that this was so they had already been planning to release this news in November, but they said that the stuff about Disney has prompted them to release this news now. So clearly they were going to do this regardless of what Disney's stance on Florida's legislation was. But it seemed like Florida's legislation had exacerbated this, and this is all going on, of course, at the same time as CNN Plus, which I'll discuss more. But I don't know where this. I'm sure more news will come out about this over time, and honestly, it may be a complete flop, and they may not be putting any money towards it. I'm not convinced, because honestly, I'm unconvinced how they could afford to pledge this kind of money. I don't know how. Honestly, I don't really know how big Ben Shapiro is. I know he takes I know he takes quite a bit of ad money, but how much could he possibly take? I don't know. He's become a very big, prominent figure on the right, though. I'm aware of that, but to the extent that he himself and his co-founded network, his independent news network, can well, I mean, it's not an entire platform. I should make that clear. They're not talking about building some streaming platform. That would be way too much work, and that's not something that they're up to the task for at all. They may be able to create content and have it distributed somewhere. That's very possible. What they're going to create, I can't say. That he has a limited number of guests and regulars. I know that Candace Owens is a regular on the show and a contributor, but I don't know what they're going to do exactly. And it's just that we've been indoctrinated into Disney culture for so long that anything that they attempt will probably likely seem like an even lamer version of those PragerU videos, which some of them are not bad, but it just it has this. When Disney has been more blatant with their messaging lately, but they used to not be so blatant with it. They used to be better about it, and it's just with a lot of these conservative messages that you find in. It's just that the culture is more right to neoliberal messaging than more conservative messaging, and it's a paddle upstream for Daily Wire. I mean, I wish him the best, and maybe they'll have some luck. But not that I really care for Ben Shapiro or his politics. I don't. But I think that in a world where Democrats have as much power right now as they do, and we live in the neoliberal order, it does make sense to still have voices like that. Although economically speaking, they are in the same class. They agree. They would agree. They don't really. Ben Shapiro and a lot of your figures on NBC or CNN, they wouldn't want you to realize that they have economically they're in the same class. They agree on economics, but anyway, just wanted to address this, and we'll see if anything comes of it, or if it's just kind of a reaction, a flop. I don't know. We'll see.